P-Dub the God. The real back, nigga. All these young niggas know it's screaming gang gang. Gang gang. Go to the streets, you get knocked, nigga, don't say names. My homie said he'll pay me back once he triple that cocaine. Oh yeah? That nigga stay with Ye like he Kim K. Drug talking slick, I caught him lacking at the dice game. Caught him lacking at. Oh, the nigga heard with shit like it's payday. No cosigns, nigga, I did it my way. My way. Bang, 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 like Pops on Friday. I don't care about your crime stories back in the day. Nope, won't stop until they let her out of the cage. I gave him 3 bricks by April, told him move it by May. Caught him at the barbershop, catching a fade. When you catch a case, man, they give you a day. When you keep it gangster, them niggas relate. Pulled up to the dice game like nigga was bang. I told my homie back to back shit out if nigga I ace. I leveled up, these niggas hate. See you let it out the bag like it's Jake the Snake. Where you going? Way before you see the Jakes. I just sold a house out of Emerald Lake. It's cool. Shit is cool, man, it's cool. That nigga getting money, shit is cool. If you hear it, I don't fuck with them other niggas, it's cool. It's cool. And all my brothers facing charges, it ain't cool. Never let these niggas break the rules, keep it true. It's cool. That nigga baby mama tripping, man, it's cool. Man, it's cool, my nigga, man, it's cool. Mind your business, keep it cool, man, it's cool. It's cool, shit is cool. That nigga getting money, shit is cool. And it's cool, I don't fuck with them other niggas, it's cool. It's cool, and all my brothers facing charges, it ain't cool. Never let these niggas break the rules, keep it true. That nigga baby mama tripping, man, it's cool, man, it's cool. Man, it's cool, my nigga, man, it's cool. It's cool, mind your business, keep it cool, man, it's cool. Flamish legend, drug me. Certified, nigga. We still talking growth, nigga. Yeah.
Yeah. You already know what it is, man.
Legend too.
Welcome to another episode of Words with Pooday and Plaga. Sometimes
Gotti.
And
Yo, Gotti, where your ass at?
Yeah, happy belated birthday to Gotti.
Happy
Gotti, you's
belated
a bird.
birthday.
I know it's your birthday week and all, and you getting crazy. Like
We saw Gotti in the streets last night acting a fool.
Like,
he already told
Gotti.
us he wasn't gonna make it.
Like,
he like, yo, I ain't making it.
Like Gotti, niggas been looking for you, Gotti. Been a couple days,
Where you
man.
at,
Couple weeks.
See, we had to bring my homie back, man. We had to bring my homie Bobby back.
Hi.
Bobby back, probably the man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Had to bring my homie Bobby back. She back up in the building with us on this Monday night. You know, shout out to
It's cool.
all the kids that
It's
just
cool.
graduated from
Pray
school.
Pata.
Whether it was high school, junior high school,
Yo.
preschool, stepping
Yo.
up,
Kindergarten.
Congratulations to
Shout out to my baby
Ariel
girl.
from graduating from the 5th grade. I'm proud of you, baby girl. Good job.
Yeah, shout out to all the
Good
kids.
job, baby girl.
Yeah, shout
Out to all the kids that graduated.
proud of y'all.
We proud of y'all. Continue to do y'all thing.
And all the parents that work hard and you know, to see their kids and make sure their kids do what they got to do to participate in school and graduate.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And then I get the leftovers in my class.
Yeah, man.
That's great.
Teacher?
Yeah.
Teacher,
Middle
teacher.
school.
Middle school.
Teacher middle school.
Yeah.
6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Yeah.
How is that for
I would
you?
like to say, fuck them kids.
Or some Bernie Mac shit. Fuck them kids.
Fuck your kids. I hate them all.
Oh my God.
I want to be a summertime sniper. I want to go to all the project pools and just shoot these little bad motherfuckers. I hate them.
You got the worst age. You got the
Hate 'em.
transition.
Oh
She got
my
the
God.
transition
They're
age.
the devil.
Because I have a 13-year-old at home right now.
Gotta be the devil.
And she
How you
is
feel about
off
that?
the chain. Shout out Bear. She ain't graduate this year. She graduate next year.
13.
But shout out Bear.
She's
Yeah.
in 8th
Hey, that's my
grade?
goddaughter.
Shout
What you
out
got?
my big
what's
baby
Up? What's up?
at home, 13.
7th grade,
13?
8th grade, right?
Yeah, she going to 8th grade.
Yeah.
She give you trouble?
Yeah, she's silent. She's silent treatment us. Like, I ain't gonna hold you up, and like right now, I be looking sometimes, and I have to say stuff, and I'm like, I never had to hit her. You know, it's funny, like from a baby where you don't have to hit them because they're actually cool. Now you're like, you're not cool right now.
Like, you're totally not
Like her
cool
mom
anymore.
said the other day, and I don't know, they could be watching live or whatever. Her mom said the other day, her mom was like, it's messed up. I love her right now, but I don't like her. Yo, they at that age,
attitudes, and it's just changing
It's the hormones.
every week. But think about when we was young like
No,
that.
it's different.
True? Yeah.
It's different though because disrespect
put our
now
parents through it,
is
too.
way different than disrespect then.
Yeah.
Because we had respect for our parents, like we feared, we had
feared the
punishment.
ass whipping.
We feared our parents. Now the kids are closer to their parents in age than they were. It's a different mentality. The parents are right, you know, they're real hood, so the kids know what they see. You know, our parents
Yeah,
were
now it's a little bit.
older.
The relationship's a little bit more friendlier. We'll say more like
it's
friendship.
peer.
More. So.
I mean, yeah,
It's
you
like
have
a
to
peer
remember
It's a
when
little bit more friendly, yeah.
ACS cracked down on the crackdown where you couldn't, when you wasn't able to
cracked down on the crackdown.
when you couldn't give your kid a
kid's
fade, like your kid acting crazy, you just slap him in the back of the neck, like, like what you talking about?
Like shut the.
But now kids know
You know
their
what I'm saying?
rights.
So now they like,
They know their rights. They go to school.
know they right.
They get
Yeah,
told
that's
their
what I'm
rights.
talking
Like your
about.
parent
Yo,
can't hit you. That's
and
illegal.
a friend of mine,
What you talking about?
I remember this story.
knock it off.
Speaking of that, I won't even speak names
Black
because
parents
I don't
still
really
whoop
like
their
to
kids' ass.
put names out there too much. I remember one of my friends,
Fuck
you know,
it,
one
do
of
it.
my, people I know, his daughter came home and said to him,
What's her name?
yeah, my teacher said, if you hit me,
You going to
to
jail.
call her. Basically, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
it was
well, go
like,
ahead.
he was at
I'll
one of
back
them,
you up.
like, moments where, like, he wanted to thrash her, because that's where we come from, but he like, what the fuck, I can't do nothing if she goes to school and tells
And
her
that's
teacher.
part of the problem. The parents are scared.
Yeah,
of the
like,
kids.
you know what that-
Because the kids have,
Yeah.
they've been informed.
Kids got more rights than the parents, and the parents gave birth. Unbelievable.
But
that's some deeper shit.
that's the standard for your household.
Yeah, that's like,
Because if you let your kid come home and tell you what you can and cannot do, then you've already given the power to your child. Yeah. So you're, at their mercy.
and if you don't raise your kids the system well,
That's true.
yeah, that's what it really boils down to. Because that's what it really is. It's almost like you don't even have control
Yeah.
at that point. If you don't instill it from a younger age where, you actually mentally, we all develop our own personalities.
Right.
at
But
a
it's the
certain-
values that you learn from
the
home.
values.
You
It's
have to
more the
instill the
values.
values,
Yeah,
the
you have to
morals,
instill
yeah.
the values in the kids because these kids nowadays, they grow up with all this
TV
TV.
and online.
It's extra online. Like, I didn't have
Yep.
the internet at my hands,
Right.
being able to Google any information
Right.
I want. Like, you can literally find out anything you want to find out right now on the internet, and that's kind of dangerous because
We didn't
if
have
you
that
if you're
access.
if you're
We were alive
thirsty for
before the
information
internet.
like how we were when we was growing up, I don't know, like everybody's not like the same in that form. I was always thirsty to find out new shit and what's going on, this and that. So I could imagine your kids be knowing more shit than
Yeah,
you
but we
about
had
the
to
internet.
watch the news or read the encyclopedia. We actually had books
Yeah, we
to
had to
look up.
go
We
and
had
do
to
research.
turn pages
Yeah, like-
and write on
They could
loose
click
leaf.
the button.
Right, we had to read books and write book reports
Like,
and
it's
stuff.
crazy. Like, it's so crazy. They have laptops. Like,
Yeah.
the laptop
The
is
whole
like
phone is the laptop.
like how, we had to take our textbook home. They take a laptop home at my daughter's school, my 13-year-old.
Or
They take
an iPad. We get
Or
tablets.
they have iPads for play. It's just like
it's
a play.
apps for everything. Reading apps. The
These
kids,
kids
are
are super
on their phones
advanced.
reading. Yeah.
Super advanced.
But are they?
But are they? That's
They're tech savvy, but they're not advanced.
because
because
common
they're
sense
lazy.
is a whole nother ball game.
Accessibility creates laziness.
Yeah, true.
And
true.
it creates this sense of entitlement because you don't have to research anything. You don't have to really work to figure anything out, ask questions. You can say your inquiry into the phone, speak it, and all the answers come up. You don't have to search for anything anymore. So now it's like, why should I? Why do I have to
Why
do
should I
that?
have to do that?
I could just ask you for the answer because information is so readily accessible. It really doesn't have an
Everything
impact.
is fucking digital now.
Instant gratification.
It's all digital
Yep.
now. That's what the
We've
problem
lost the
is.
art of communication.
Yeah.
That's why we're here, friends.
I mean, we definitely
There was a
lost.
time, like, we definitely did,
lost the
'cause
art of communication. But
couldn't-
right now, it's really on my mind. I really want to send my condolences to Ra. Rest in peace, Ra, and his family. Hold your head. You understand what I'm saying? Out in the RV, out in the Garvey. You know what I'm saying? Senseless murders, senseless killings. You understand what I'm saying? Like, rest in peace, Ra. He was a good dude. RV, Roosevelt, DeKalb, Marcus Garvey, Lewis. You already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. That article.
You know,
I know I seen something. I didn't really know something, but
You know,
it's a lot of
it's
senseless killing
a
going
lot
on.
of senseless killings going on, and my man Rob was a good dude, and that was just
I mean,
crazy,
that's been
man.
going on for a
So
long time. It's
you
just
know,
that- that
it
boils down
always
to
goes.
also-
Listen, check this out. It always been going down, but it always touched individuals differently because we turn on the news and we hear it every day. And when it really doesn't touch you like that, because we so accustomed, we so desensitized of hearing it every day that it doesn't affect us if it doesn't affect us. You follow me? You follow what I'm saying? So if it's not my mans in them, it'd be like, all right, damn, I turn the news on and I see that shit and I'm like, damn, that shit is fucked up. But it ain't hitting me. I'm not thinking about that shit 2-3 days, a week later, 2 weeks later. I'm not really thinking about it because it's not my people's per se.
Yeah, depending
so it's
on
not
how
on my
close the
mind
person
like that.
is.
You understand what I'm saying?
guess.
But and with this type of situation, that was my guy. He was a good guy, and I'm saying ever since I known him, he like just nothing but love, and it's just sad, man. So I send my condolences to his family, you know, and yeah, it's just sad, man. Real talk, man. You already know, RB, hold your head. You
And,
already just know what it is, man.
Yeah. On that note,
Real talk.
we want to talk about some things tonight. Excuse me. With the thing with friendship, right? And friendship, loyalty. Pass me my phone, please. Friendship, loyalty. There's a lot of titles that get thrown around so freely,
we
like
use
loosely.
the term friend.
Yeah, friends. We use that
Very
term,
loosely.
friend, very loosely. Like that. That's what the subject is. We use that term very loosely, and in reference to what you were saying, not to dwell on that. The rest in peace to the young man who passed away.
He's a friend.
You know, he was one of your peoples, and I would say this: if we really want to change, the attitudes have to change, because senseless killings is come from that attitude. They come from that
but
attitude.
guess what though? Guess what though? Yeah, you're right. But what?
It come from that attitude, and the attitude is this.
Yeah, but
listen. The attitude is this, because this is the quote that we're
me hear you.
going to go off of.
Nah.
This is what we're going
What's
off.
the
This is the
attitude
subject
off
of the
of? What
night.
you saying?
The attitude is just,
What you
it's
saying?
just like, you know, the attitude of this is just how I am. Take it or leave it. It's still a sign of immaturity. As an adult, it's your responsibility to figure out.
Yeah, but that's not
which
this-
of your
but-
traits. No, listen, because
No,
a
I'm
lot of
listening,
shit
but
with
that's not
the
this
killings,
situation, though.
the senseless killings. What I'm getting to, I don't know his personal situation,
so it's
and I
not
don't
what-
want to
that's not
speak
what-
on that.
all right.
But I'm talking about the overall of the senseless killings is the
just senseless
attitude.
killings. Okay.
People don't want
I
to
see the
adjust their
connection.
attitude. You're not letting me finish.
I'm listening.
I'm getting to it because I'm getting to the subject. Basically, as an adult, it's your responsibility to figure out which of your traits are toxic and are negatively impactful towards other people and the ones you love.
Come on.
And to eventually learn how to fix them. At some point, we all got to start making ourselves better individuals. If you truly believe you don't have to change anything about yourself, even at the very least, the worst in you, and that people would just have to deal with it, then sorry, you're just a child.
Amen.
Yeah.
How you feel about that quote?
How I feel about that quote? I feel that quote is about like, I'm gonna say about like 65%, 70% facts. And why I say that is because when people are being ignorant or feel that they're not being ignorant, because if you're standing up for what you believe in, it could be the stupidest shit in the world, but if you standing up for it and you don't know no better, you understand what I'm saying? And that's all you know. You understand what I'm saying? And you've been misguided. You feel me? You out here wilding in a situation where you don't even know too much about because you wasn't taught right. So what I'm saying is that, like, when situations happen like that, you really have to see, like, where
But
they,
I think
where
that's
they,
the point of the
like,
quote.
where they
is-
coming from. That's why you have to understand opinion is opinion and facts is facts.
Right.
So when you just stay close to the facts, it's okay to have your opinion. but we all know the facts. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what happens. Like, we could all watch a car accident. They tell you this all the time. We have all three different stories because we see it all from three different perspectives.
Right. I think, though, the point of the quote, well, what I took from it is that toxicity comes from different places. And you talked about you not knowing any better. You may be wilding or, acting a selfish way or ignorant way, immaturity or whatever, and you don't know better. You're standing up for what you believe because what you were taught, this is how you move. And I think what I took from that is there's a certain part of us as adults where we have to stop using that as an excuse not to be better. Because information, the connection from what we were talking about earlier with kids and how they are different now than they were when we were teenagers or when we were preteens, information is easily accessible. You can look up whatever your triggers are, whatever your problems are, whatever things that make you tick, and you can tweak yourself. You can fix your problems. I got a question for you. So it's no longer good enough to say that's just who I am or that's just what I know. The streets raised me. Well, if you want better, you can be better. You can do better.
Exactly.
You can figure it out.
And that's
what
I was making.
I have a question. And I have a question for you, too. All right. So now, I have a question for both of y'all. So now if you're saying that, now say, all right, when like 9/11 happened, right? Rest in peace to everyone that passed away in 9/11 and things of that nature. Yeah, because because it's just a fact on what people believe without doing their research. So I have friends that's Muslim, right? And at 9/11, when that happened, they thought that all Muslims.
But that's ignorance.
All right, but what you said, but what you said, the information is out there. So anyone, repeat what you just said.
It's accessible. So
right,
if you want to
it's
know,
accessible.
you can find
So
the truth.
Right, that's why I'm going back to that because if it's so accessible, people why not just
because
look?
That's a great question, and I think
thank you.
Where that can answer a lot for people, right? And
you understand what you understand?
No, I got you.
It's like why don't people get the information to be better, better themselves?
Why would you look at Muslims?
Why don't you acknowledge
in this certain way?
And why don't you find the flaw in you and fix it?
Yeah, why don't you acknowledge it?
I think it's because people are lazy. People are scared.
And I think
it's out there.
And you know what? My example was going to be my example was going to be this with this quote.
Come on.
I'm pretty sure we all have a friend or somebody we consider maybe a friend who could be obnoxious, ignorant all the time, never know how to switch it up. When you blend in, different crowds is different vibes, different energy. You can't be the same everywhere you go just because that's how I am, man. Oh, like we like to wild out. There's no smoking in here, but we gonna smoke
because we from the hood.
Yeah. Or I don't give a fuck. All the time. That's not good enough. Like people think that's okay. That's not okay.
No, motherfuckers think that's real.
They think that's being real. That's not okay. That's
niggas
being.
Be like, I smoke everywhere I go.
Like,
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
So ain't no smoking in the spot. I'ma smoke.
I'ma smoke. It says no smoking.
I'm gonna do the total opposite because
they'll jeopardize you.
I'm that guy.
Jeopardize you with that behavior, constantly putting you in positions where you have to defend them.
Let them. They can if you let them. That's the thing about what a friend is, because a friend who's toxic, one, needs to be eliminated, and two, maybe you need to redefine what you call a friend or how you label your friends, because there's levels to friendship. There's I know him, we cool.
Definitely.
That's my associate, that's my friend, best friend. There's levels to it.
Definitely agree.
So people who are and that's toxic to me, someone who doesn't think they need to change, because that's a level of immaturity that it's dangerous, because that person is not growing. They're not changing. And the relationship, one way or another, is going to end because you're going to outgrow each other.
Yeah, you're going to
Or they're going to put you in a situation.
Or they're going to put you in an awkward-ass situation.
Right. Where you stand to lose something important because of that relationship.
You probably have more to lose than them anyway. 9 out of 10. That friend is usually not the friend with anything going too much. They're usually the friend that's kind of living off the strength anyway.
And you can get caught up trying to raise that friend.
I mean,
And that's a big
trying to
responsibility.
No, that's a fact.
That's a
Yeah.
big
That's a fact,
responsibility.
because if y'all friends,
You wanna
y'all
see your
supposed
friend
to
win.
y'all supposed to
Yeah, you
motivate
wanna see
each
your
other,
friend win.
and you want
Win.
your friend to win.
But you know that
y'all should
that
want
term-
each other to win.
That term,
and do
you
better.
only as good as the company you keep.
Yeah.
That is a real terminology, and you know real term that not just one of those shits that people say like
life-
cliche.
life
People
lesson.
think it's real shit. Like people, that's real shit. If you chilling with a bunch of bums that want to like just rob and carjack and pop
Yeah.
pills all day, eventually you're gonna be robbing, carjacking, popping pills all day.
But even if you don't,
Yeah.
say you that guy that is around all that, but you have self-control around everyone that you're around, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about that.
You're guilty by association.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you shouldn't even be
And-
associated
But
with
that's
that.
the
That's-
thing.
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
not the company
That's
you
what I'm
should
saying.
be keeping.
That's-
Exactly.
okay.
Because you're not really into that.
All right.
Yeah, facts.
All right. And people do that
Facts.
all the time.
Nah,
So
people
And
do
either-
then
that
they
all
be
the
like,
time.
why
Either
you looking
you're
at me?
posing-
Why you
like
looking
this?
at me like I'm
And why you
crazy?
think I'm this?
Yeah,
and
no,
that?
I agree with that.
What you just said. The company that
You keep it. Because I've never wanted, I never thought I wanted to be a part of like the in crowd. Honestly, like I always felt like I'm like a low key guy, but even though I might attract attention naturally, I'm not really looking for the attention. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not necessarily, I don't really care if you know that I'm here or not. Like we really like to come through that type of way. Like we don't
Facts.
really care if you see us there or not. Like, but if you did, you did. You didn't.
So you're
I
not
mean-
gonna be running with some knuckleheads.
Yeah,
I'd rather
like,
you.
that's doing things
I'd rather
just
you
to
not see me there.
flash.
gather, yeah,
Honestly,
like trying to
me.
do things for
That's
props
funny.
and
Don't
you
see
know,
me.
reputation, because that's what a lot
Don't
of
see
people
me.
do.
I'm
think.
Ben Stiller,
You know, but
FAC.
that's yeah.
Yo, shout out X, man. Happy birthday, big
Yeah,
homie.
happy belated birthday.
You already know.
Yo, shout out my
You
man
already
80.
know,
His birthday
man.
tomorrow.
Happy
Cancer
birthday,
season is
80.
in the
You already
motherfucker-
know what it is,
It's cancer
man.
season. I'm about to cut up.
Cancer
You heard my shit's the
season,
13th.
yeah.
Cut
I
it
know
up.
a lot of
It's
cancers,
season. I know a lot of
man. Yeah,
cancer.
motherfucking cancer is
season.
something
Shout out my
else,
man
man.
80. X.
Word up.
XL. You already know.
what it is,
FBCZ.
man.
I don't know.
You know what I
them.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can give
I
him a
don't-
birthday
I
shout out
don't know
though.
them.
Yeah. My man 80 and my man X. You already know what it is, man. FBC in the
Shout
building.
out them. But
You heard?
it gets real. It could get real complex with that friendship shit and with
Tell me
that
about
with
it.
that trying to hold on to friendships.
You should not.
rather
You
that
should
you
not.
shouldn't hold on to, and even and I'm
Listen,
gonna say
not
this,
everybody
no,
knows how to break up.
No, and I'm gonna say this too because this applies all around the board.
What's that?
This applies to family too.
Yeah.
Amen.
You see what I'm saying? Because I didn't choose my family.
Your friends are the family you get to choose.
Yeah, I get to choose my friends. I don't get to choose who my family is. But
you
I
get
do
to define
chill
the
how-
relationship
choose
with
how I
that
deal
family.
with you.
Right.
Yes. Oh, and yes. See, I have matured a lot. I was definitely one of those kids that was with the shits. Everybody who knows me from the streets, I was with the shits. I'd be chilling. You know, I'd be thinking about your safety now. I'm like, okay, this guy's not really, you know, you got to think for people. Because people, that's maturing. Knowing yourself like, okay, you know what? I can slap you right now for what you just said to me. Or I felt some type of,
that's
whatever.
the
I can
conversation
do
we
whatever
had
I
off air
choose.
earlier.
Because
You
you can
already
choose
know.
your actions, but you can't choose your consequences. Like, I can do
And
whatever.
you can't choose someone else.
You can't choose. You
reaction.
can't make me feel
to your
how
action.
I should feel because you feel that way.
So
You can
if
only
you
own
slap
your
me,
attention.
you only can,
if you slap me, and
you know, because right now
fuck you up.
we're living in
You
real
can't be like, oh, all I
disrespectful
did was
times.
slap you. Why you going extreme? You can't tell me how to react on your behavior.
Yeah.
Like that's not real.
A lot of
That's
people
not real
don't.
life,
They don't
man.
know how to treat people right now. I see people mistreating people like on a daily basis, especially with this internet.
But
shit.
but on some real shit, I don't know if everyone last night seen the BET Awards. The BET Awards was cool last night. It was alright.
I only
You know what I'm
saw Mary
saying?
J. Blige.
It was alright. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
But
tribute.
Nah, I didn't
Shout
even
out to
know
but listen,
Mary.
but listen,
Mary
before,
J.
Mary
but Mary, oh yeah, Mary, Queen
You
Mary.
gotta go check
Shout out
that.
to Queen
I
Mary.
did
You
a
already
one,
know
two
what it is
over
with
Mary
Queen
J.
Mary.
Blige.
Yeah, she
But-
did her ones and twos. You missed it.
but-
And she brought little Kim out.
I
Let me
saw
tell you
that.
something.
I saw today on
Let me
YouTube.
tell you something. Like Tyler Perry, that's his name.
Oh,
right?
shout out to Tyler
That was
Perry.
the realest.
Now,
That was
hold
a
on.
real speech
Now
right
I'm gonna
there.
keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna keep it real with all y'all watching.
What you got
Right.
to say about the speech? Hold on.
Now, not even about the speech, just about himself,
Himself.
and what he was
Okay.
doing at the beginning. You understand what I'm saying? Because you have to understand what he did was innovative and it was new, and it was crazy. Also at the same time, coming from a man's point of view, like I'm like, why this guy here? He putting on a dress, he wilding, he acting like my grandma. And my mom's is going crazy. Yeah. She's going to all the plays. She's wilding. She's laughing.
All the black
she's
women
crying. All my aunts,
they
wilding. They going to any type of play show he had, any type of DVD he had. Medea going to this and that and the third and the fifth and the sixth. They watched it all that. They like, oh, come watch. Nah, I'm not with it.
Because he was dressed as a woman?
No, I just
thought it was corny.
I just wasn't with that. You have to understand, things now, it wasn't what it was back then.
Okay.
So my upbringing is totally different from youngins' upbringing right now. Youngins right now, everything is a go. Unisex bathrooms.
Men wearing dresses.
This sounds homophobic. Are you homophobic?
I am not.
Okay.
No.
I'm definitely comfortable with my
It's not
skin.
about
And your sexual, because your sexual orientation is your sexual orientation. Why should I care about your sexual orientation? You could be a great person.
But
We can look out for
men
each other.
should dress as straight men.
We can look out for each other and all that. You can have a great mind and all that. But you might like men. Okay,
But
that's
don't
your
lose your
sexual
thought on the Tyler
orientation.
Perry.
No, I'm just getting back to that. Just to attack that. So I don't care about anyone's sexual orientation.
Gotcha.
You can like what you like. I know what I love. You feel me?
I think we all do.
Yeah, I know what I love. Like
We picked it up.
Yeah, so guys that do them, it's all good with me. I have no problem with you. I've grown past that.
Right.
You feel me? Like back in the days, you would have asked me that question. What? They get like 16 bars right now.
So what changed that for you?
I mean, what changed that for me is that, you know what? Growth. Me becoming from a kid, from a teenager to a young man to a grown man. And understanding and realizing that that's what you like. So what does that really have to do with me on a day-to-day basis?
Right.
What does that have to do with me and my connection with God? It has nothing to do. I don't have to answer for what you do.
Right.
You have to answer for what you do. I don't have to answer for what you do. So my job is to live my life and be happy. My job is not to judge. I am not the judger. You feel me? So you do what you want to do. Love who you want to love, like who you want to like. Everything is all good with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a judge. That's not my job. I wasn't put on this earth to judge.
I mean, I think
You understand what I'm saying? But
judge.
no.
There's levels to it though, because you have to judge.
No,
for self-preservation.
judge and opinion is totally two different things. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? Because when you judge, you have like an attitude.
You have a
And
implicit
it's like
bias.
Yeah, it's like you kind of bias. It's like I don't like those.
You
type
have
of
preconceived
people.
notions about it, and you have your own prejudice because
exactly.
there's a negative connotation to something.
Right. So I feel that's totally different. You
Right.
feel me? Like
Right.
So, you know.
So what were
That's
you
all.
saying about Tyler Perry? Unless we're gonna shift
And Tyler
gears.
Perry. So with Tyler Perry putting on the dress and things of that nature, you feel me? And like I was really early on when I just seen him doing that, I wasn't really feeling that because I felt that a lot of black men had to do that type of crossover. Like I said, once
get
again,
in Hollywood.
well, hold on, you asked me, right?
Yeah,
so once
I know
again,
what
like I
you-
said,
I know what you
I'm
thinking.
not.
I know what you thinking, though.
Like once again, I'm not judging anyone for their sexual orientation. Put that out there again. But when he did that, I was like, damn. I was looking at a lot of black Hollywood stars or black Hollywood guys or mainstream guys that we looked up to, and it was like, damn, they had to do this to really get the crossover.
Will
Like
Smith
to
had to
Wamfu,
do it.
like a lot
Martin
of
did it.
when you really look at a lot of guys that
I don't
we
think
like
Denzel
and love.
dressed up as a
You understand what I'm
woman,
saying?
right?
They had to do that
do
crossover,
it.
dressed up as a woman,
But
play the
Will
woman,
Smith definitely did.
act funny,
Definitely played-
or things
But
of that
you
nature.
know,
Now hold on.
they
So
didn't have to do that.
I mean,
They
if they
saying
didn't,
like Jamie Foxx
I'm
did
saying
it.
that.
They're saying that that's like some kind of like.
Now, I'm
that's
saying that.
almost a staple.
I'm
Like
saying
step
that.
up.
This is what we're saying that they didn't. After that, everything got bigger and better. So you have to prove me different. You have to prove that. You have to prove that. Hold on. You have to prove that my idea is different. That they always try to depict the black man. You have to always remember that they always want to belittle the black man. So anytime that they can take your favorite hero and make him look less than what he is, they're going to do that. You have to remember that. You have to remember that.
To emasculate
not
the
even
black
a
man.
not even a conspiracy, but it's just a
But
fact.
in reference to what you're talking about with Tyler Perry, what are you saying about him with the dress? Because
You started connecting it
yeah,
with his
That's what I'm saying.
acceptance
I'm
speech.
saying that me.
because I want to.
No, no.
I got something to say.
That what I said.
Because I
What
watched
what I
his speech
said.
and shit.
What I said. I'm not even talking about his speech. I'm talking about me, my personal feelings about Tyler Perry before
Right.
all of this, because that speech last night was the first time that
That
he
you saw the
really
connection.
did, that he really depict why
Why he
he
did
was
that.
doing
Okay,
what
yeah,
he,
no,
hold
I was
on,
gonna say
why
finally.
he was doing what he was doing. Before
there.
then, it was up for assumption,
Yeah, it's
and
up
I
for
assumed.
assumption. Yeah.
You feel me?
assume.
When you leave something for assumption, people's going to assume, and that's what I did. So last night, when he actually finally broke down,
It made sense to
Well,
you.
it came full circle, and I understood, and I gave him much props for what he did and why he did it. Yesterday,
Bigger
before
picture.
then, yeah, I seen the
Yeah.
bigger picture. Before then, he never really broke it down in that type of level where I could resonate. Why are you putting on a dress and doing all this other extra curriculum shit? Because I know the guys that came before you. Because because you know what's real. Because guess what? All the guys that did that before him, they didn't do what he did.
Yeah, they didn't do
I mean, it was.
So
all
I
at
don't
a
respect
different
it. No, no, no,
time.
no. That's why I respect
can't
what he
respect
says.
What he said,
I respect
He
it and I
elevated
feel
That's
it.
what I didn't. know
Yeah,
if
he
you-
did
I didn't
it.
know
He
if
hired
you,
blacks.
Yeah.
He
Built
brought
his
it up
own
and he
studio.
brought his own
Right.
studio. None of them other guys that put on a dress
Yeah, they didn't do that.
accomplished that
They
and
do
hired
that now.
blacks,
They're doing
created
that.
jobs
Not
and
to
things
say
of
they're
that
not
nature.
doing that. They're
So
doing that now.
I
I
can't.
won't say that they're not doing
Listen.
it. They're doing it now.
They're not even doing it on this level. It's not
doing it
because
on
they
this
can't.
level.
But
You can't say they can't. They haven't, and maybe what their efforts were are not as publicized as Tyler Perry's, because we all know that he owns a studio, he writes, directs, creates.
but I'm
So I'm
saying,
saying
no. But my
he
point
created
is
his own lane
he did. But my point is that he put on a dress.
to do it.
And his reason on, he explained himself.
Right.
That's the first black actor that I ever heard explain why he put on a fucking dress. No other actor, no other black actor ever explained. They just did it for the bread.
Right.
To get that next clout, to move on in life, to move on to get the next role. He's the only actor that I ever heard explain
His reason is a good
why
reason.
he
It's a
did
valid reason.
what he did.
I ain't gonna lie.
And
his
the reason
is-
why he didn't is backed up because the proof is in the pudding.
Right.
He gave all them ladies checks.
Yeah.
He keeps black
that's a
actors
good. No,
working.
that shit.
That's what he said,
He keeps
and that's a
black
fact.
actors working.
Yeah.
And you look at
Like,
all his, and you look at all his
And he
films.
pulls
It's
out
true.
a lot of
Come on.
previously employed like actors you don't see
that you don't
anymore.
see no more. They got kind of
Right.
blackballed.
Yeah.
Probably because they didn't want to put on the dress,
Or because
or they didn't want to play a role. That,
but there's very limited access for
Yeah, it
African American
is, it is.
actors and actresses.
But you know what? It boils down to that, and that's what I.
He created the space.
You bringing that up?
He just used his platform to create a space, which is
bring it-
exactly
And
what
that's
he
the
was saying
difference
with his metaphor for helping people
from Wesley Snipes going to Wong Fu
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
getting
my
locked up
Lord.
for tax evasion.
That's a difference.
So you put on a dress
That was a whole-
and you act gay
What about my man
and you
Vin
But
wasn't.
that wasn't his brand. Like that.
What about how they had my
That's
man
also
Vin
an
Grams,
unfair
what's that movie,
comparison.
The Holiday.
But we're
Holiday
talking.
Heart.
But we're talking
Oh,
about.
Holiday
But
Heart.
but what we
My man
but what we talking
It was
about?
terrible.
You can't just depict
The
that.
Carter?
Him as a
I mean, I
masculine
think one
black man like
issue
that, and
is.
then bring him down to that. That's some subliminal shit.
Over that. Over
Oh
that.
my God.
How they did Ving, but that's a whole.
But he
that's a
took
whole
the
other
role.
thing.
You know,
Yeah,
no
he
one forced
but
that
they
upon
take
him.
The role, they take it for the money. So you have a decision to make. It's
And I
either
think
you-
that's part of the reason why Tyler Perry is so impactful, because he used his platform to expand others, to expand his reach for others. And there's not a lot of roles where black women in particular are depicted as strong and not bitter. I mean,
Right.
I tend to think, though, I'm a Tyler Perry fan for what he's done, but I don't like the way he depicts women in his films.
You don't like the way he depicts
I
women?
absolutely do not like the way he depicts women in his films because there's always this
A beaten situation.
there's this broken woman who
Okay.
doesn't know her worth or her value, and she needs to be saved
Upbuilt.
through Jesus
Yeah.
and a good man.
Yeah.
And she
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know
I don't think
how.
that- you
Come
know
on,
what?
name a Tyler Perry
Nah,
flick
you right.
that didn't
You
have
right. You
a
right.
battered, abused
Abused woman.
who needed a woman who needed fixing.
I don't think that's every black woman's
It's
life.
not.
Either.
And I don't think
have-
so neither. That's
I don't know
definitely
any
not.
black
He
women
could
that
have
have a
seen some
hero.
things. I'm not saying that he didn't see what he saw, because I seen some
But
things.
you know his angle. What he did say in his speech that was important, but I think he missed the mark in a lot of his films. Is he wanted to show black women their worth in films. But why do you need to show them broken and beaten and neglected and oblivious of their own gifts?
And
And
the
the
only
only
way to
way
revitalize
that
them
they can
is-
get that light is from through the church and through the love of a good man. That they tend to overlook because they have delusions of their own grand. Even though they broken and busted, they still don't have the good sense that clearly the good Lord gave them to know a good man when they see one. Why we always gotta need some man to fix us?
Hey.
I don't know one
Yeah.
woman who has a superhero man that just swept her off her feet and took away all her problems and chased her through the airport to propose and confess his love. That's not realistic.
I think that
And
a lot
not to
of
say,
things,
and then there's also the other
problem with
depiction of
movies,
women that
period.
are angry black women who were either overly sexualized, we're too opinionated, angry, bitter. It's always black women are always problematic in films. Period. Always problematic.
Are they problematic in real life?
What do you think?
What do I think? I think that there's different type of females. Like there's different type of males.
But you
Like
said,
there's
are
different
they
type of humans.
problematic
I'm
in
asking you.
life?
Yeah. So I'm asking you. I posed the question to you.
Are they problematic?
That's what
So,
I'm asking you. You're a woman.
Are women in
And
general
I'm asking
problematic?
you.
Like,
Yeah, I'm asking you. You know your species better
you
than
have
I
to
know
do-
your species, right?
Okay, the short answer is no. Women are
No?
not problematic.
Oh, okay.
I think women are responsive to problematic situations.
What?
You're more responsive.
We're responding.
So you handle it better?
No.
Handle what? Everything? Yes. Do we handle everything?
all right.
but,
She said
okay,
yes.
no, let's be real.
I give them
What do
that
you
because they're
say?
caretakers. Meaning that they give birth to kids, they know how to deal with a lot of
Okay,
emotions.
we're
and things of
superior
that
in
nature.
that way. But
Facts.
when
So
you
I
say
give- I
are women
give y'all
problematic,
that.
in what way do you mean? Define problematic.
Emotionally, like
Emotionally problematic? Like, are we too emotional?
Are you? I'm asking. I'm asking. I didn't say anything. I'm asking.
That's such a loaded question.
It's loaded, so break it down.
Absolutely.
So break it down. If it's loaded, break it down.
First, how do you define emotionally problematic? What does that even mean?
I mean, I don't mean it.
Meaning
You don't-
where? Meaning where? Meaning where? Meaning where?
Hey, look,
Meaning
I'm
where?
trying to ask you a question.
What happened? What
He
happened?
copped out. He backed out.
I was thinking.
What's
He
up?
said, I don't mean anything. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, no.
Happy wife, happy life. Shut your mouth.
When you were saying that, you said, "Are women problematic?" And I was gonna say to her, maybe she
Like, I said define
Yeah,
problematic.
define that. You gotta define it a little bit more because
Are we too
in
emotional?
what
Are we too
manner,
sensitive?
In what way?
Do we want to
Yeah, like,
control
what way
everything?
would
Like,
be
what do you
problematic?
mean?
No, of course. It can't be in all ways.
That'd be a little
I'm
bit-
asking
Because
what
of
way?
course, because of first of all, it can't be in all ways because of course
Women
the
are
women
emotionally
are the
superior.
Gift. The women are the gift and the curse. You know that.
Cute.
You know that.
was
You know what I'm
cute.
saying? The
You tried
women,
it.
the
You
women
tried
are
it.
the gift and the curse, and all my guys they know that the women are the gift and the
So
curse.
how are women?
So,
How are women the curse?
so listen, man.
No,
Listen.
you said it. You gotta
I
stick
said,
with
I
it.
mean, I have to. It's just the gift and the curse.
Yeah, I know what it means.
The gift and curse.
But
So as far as being emotional and being outspoken and saying what you want to say, do most females accept when a guy says this is what it is,
like what?
like whatever it is?
I mean, off the top, I'm gonna say no because I don't even know.
See?
You're saying this is what it is, as though you're laying the law down. Like you telling me, what you mean? This
Why,
is what
but why
it
does
is?
it have to always? But you see, but that no. But why does it always have to feel? Why does females always have to feel that it's laying the law down?
I mean, I don't. But the way you presented what you just said, it
what?
seems like women. You're trying to say that women get defensive when a man is direct with them.
Facts.
Yeah, no,
Facts.
yeah.
That's
Is that what
exact-
you're saying?
Yeah,
That's
I agree with
exactly what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Women do get
I'm saying that
defensive when
when
men are direct.
women ask
Well, when
for women ask for
For the
men to be
truth.
direct, and when men are direct,
But just because you're being direct doesn't mean we have to like or accept what we're hearing. It's like the classic situation with men. Wait, hold on. The classic situation with men, right? When, you ask me and I tell you the truth. And now you mad because I told you the truth. I should
do I
have
have
lied
to accept
then.
it?
No.
See,
It's the truth.
you
Do I
don't-
have to accept it? It's
you
the
don't
truth.
get to determine, like, you speak the truth, period, because it's the right thing to do. You don't get to determine whether the parts of your truth are accepted, or you don't get to control or own my response to your truth.
Yeah.
You can speak all the truth you want. You should. That doesn't mean I don't own the right to be upset
So
with
I have
it.
a question for you. So if you telling me the truth, it's okay for me to look in your face when you know you telling me the truth and be calling you a lie?
If you think I'm lying, it is what it is. I mean,
So then,
you can't
okay.
determine.
So you see what happened? No. You see-
Just because
no.
I
You
don't
see
see
what
what
happened?
happened. I do not.
You see what happened? You said, look, if you feel that I'm lying, then it is what it is.
But you-
Meaning
but
that
literally-
you're not going to defend that because it is what it is.
No,
I
that's not
told
what
you
we just. No,
my
that's
truth.
different. Just because you're telling me your truth doesn't mean I accept it or
That's what I
believe
just said to
it.
you. That's what I just said to you.
Yeah, but so, like, what's the problem with that? You never
I'm
heard somebody
asking
tell you the
you.
truth and you be like, oh, I don't believe you. So then what?
So that's what I'm asking.
You at an impasse now?
What's the problem?
So then, if we're gonna give it a scenario, clearly this sounds like an invasion of privacy conversation, right? Okay, so to quantify this, that's something like, you see something questionable in your man's phone, right?
I don't think it's
And you
I don't think
ask
it's an
him-
invasion of privacy. I feel that men and women accepting terms and two different things. Like how you said, if you said this is not what it is, and it's like okay.
I mean, as a
it's
woman,
okay.
I have the need to make sense of things, and if it doesn't make sense to me, I'm going to keep
So
probing.
hold on.
Yeah, you gotta give.
I give you that as
You
a
got-
woman,
you
right?
need
some
you need a
examples.
set.
Yeah,
as a woman,
I need a little example. Okay.
I was giving the example
was
of
giving the
the
example.
invasion of privacy
Yeah.
with a
Uh-huh.
cell phone.
Yeah, what she
Like I
was saying.
said, if you see something questionable
the
in your man's
example.
phone,
Yeah.
and I'm questioning, I'm asking you about it, and you're telling me, oh, nah, she's just a friend, that's nothing, and I call bullshit on it, you're not just gonna walk away and leave me feeling, upset about it or questions unanswered.
Okay.
That's
Hold
on
on,
you
let me answer this before
to
you answer
continue.
this. Let me answer this
What you
before
feel about
answer
that? Well, hold on. What you feel
No,
about
what she
that?
just said, exactly
Yeah,
what
she
just
said
It's a
that.
perfect scenario. That's a perfect.
What
scenario
do
of
you
what
feel?
said.
What do
Now,
you
check this
feel
out.
about that when
Just
you
say-
hold on?
Because I'm
What she
being
was
realistic. I'm not.
I'm
gonna
being
front like
realistic.
I've never
You
been in
own.
that situation
You have to
before.
prove it,
I'm not gonna front like I've
whether
never
you
been in
think
that
it's
situation
necessary or
before.
not.
And I'm not saying that
Man or woman.
a woman doesn't.
But
deserve-
women don't do that.
No.
Says who? I did.
Go ahead,
I've
bub.
been there.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you see us going on. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Ding.
Yeah, go ahead. Ding.
Yeah.
Facts. But basically, I was saying I've been in this situation before in real life. That's what she said. And the real shit is that you definitely want to give an explanation, but it's going to be brief. And it would be brief as if something like that happened. Just say there's nothing
Whatever. She said.
crazy. No. She said something with the phone. I'm going exactly
just
what
go-
she said.
go with that.
She said, "Yo,
Too many
go
variables.
on the
She said.
phone. Go with the example with the phone. Like, say, oh, you go on the phone and it's a text from
Exactly
my
what she
homegirl.
said.
Oh, hey, what's up? Or
Prove
whatever. Regular verbatim shit. It's nothing crazy. And you ask me some shit like that, and I say, yo, yeah, that's my homegirl from such and such. There's no more elaborating after that. for
Why
me.
not?
Because if you see that it says, hey, hello, it doesn't say, hey, when we meeting up, when we fucking, or some shit like that. It's shit. What else could I tell you if I tell you that?
If I'm asking you for more information, there's more information that can be provided.
Like
Clearly.
what information?
And
No, I want
that's-
you to be specific. No, it's a woman. Let the
I
woman
mean,
talk.
You
Let the
cannot.
woman talk. Be specific. What
If
would
I'm
you
asking
want?
specific questions, I want those questions answered. That is a very basic level.
Oh
So
my-
the inquiry is not gonna go that deep for, hey, how you doing? I'm gonna probably ask.
But did y'all?
As a woman is probably gonna ask, who is that? How do you know her? You know, whatever. And depending on your answers and how you answer, your demeanor when you answer, it may just die right there. All right, cool. It is what
that's
it
what I'm
is.
saying, just
Also,
regular.
if you've never given her a reason to suspect you for anything other than that. Because if your ass has been caught cheating,
Yeah, but you put in
or
different variables. Hold on.
No,
Before you
I'm
start
not.
putting different variables,
But that
just
in-
stick to the script because you putting you
Absolutely
like
not.
if you didn't give
But
her
that
no
impacts-
reason or why. No,
that
just stick
impacts
to
the level.
You ain't
So
give her
he's
shit.
saying-
You ain't give her no
he's-
reason.
Then it dies there because he's saying the explanation should be brief, right? And I'm not
Yeah,
going to
that's
say
what he
anything more
said.
about that. But that will be sufficient if he's on the up and up. If I have as his
What's the
woman,
up and up?
If I have no reason to suspect him, if he's never done anything, shady to me before, then those questions are asked and answered. Is done. But if
Question.
we have a history of infidelity, yes, maybe that's going to trigger some insecurity, and I'm going to want to probe further. But
Gotcha.
it's your responsibility
Gotcha.
still to scratch that itch, satisfy my curiosity, answer honestly. Don't hit me with the "it's my phone, I ain't gotta tell you shit."
No,
Nigga
so
shit. We
so
not
I got a
doing
question
that.
for you. Hold on. I got a question for you. So now you asked the question and he said, "That ain't shit. That's my homegirl. What happened?" That's not the. Hold on.
I
Hold
don't
on.
like the
Your face.
dismissiveness.
See your face. That's what I'm
It
saying.
wasn't your
No,
answer.
no.
It
That's what I'm
wasn't your
saying.
answer.
This is what happens.
It was the
No.
dismissiveness.
This is
That
what
ain't
happened,
shit.
ladies and gentlemen. This is what happened. You see when I
Excuse
asked
me.
her that, if y'all was
Absolutely not.
watching,
Demeanor.
y'all
She said it
seen
was
her
a
face,
demeanor.
and she was like, "Oh
It
no."
was passive.
What
I
you
don't
talking
like
about?
a passive response.
It's not passive. It's like,
That ain't
okay,
shit.
that's my people's. What you talking about? You like, what?
See, I don't like conversations like that. I don't like conversations
She just-
where it's so
What you just-
dismissive. Like, that's my people's. What do you
But
mean? What am
why-
I talking about? I'm
but
asking
why?
a fucking question.
Listen, but you need a breakdown. You need a like.
If I'm asking you for a breakdown, that's what I need.
Why?
Don't worry about why. Answer the fucking questions.
No, why though?
Don't worry. Why is different for everybody. I can't answer for
I'm
every
asking
woman.
why. Why?
But
You said that. You
maybe-
just said that.
Maybe
So
there's
why?
insecurity.
I just want to know.
I don't listen.
What'd you say?
Here's the problem. It
What-
doesn't
no, what'd you
matter
say? No,
why.
what'd you say?
No,
No,
that's
what
what I
you
said.
say?
It don't matter.
We gonna rewind this. We gonna rewind this tonight.
No, but listen.
No, what you said is what?
I don't know.
No,
I don't know what I'm saying.
I think she might have said the I word.
Insecurity.
Oh.
Insecurity in relationships are born and bred from behavior.
From behavior.
Behavior.
Real behavior or fake behavior?
No, there's no such thing as fake behavior. Real behavior, your track record. There's no fake. What is fake behavior?
Fake behavior is
You
this.
pretending? No, we're not mimes. No,
Fake
you
behavior
acting
is
how
this.
you act.
Fake behavior. Yo, you know what's fake behavior?
I'm cheating. No, nigga, you did it or you
Not
did
even
it.
cheating. Fuck cheating. Fuck cheating. Fuck cheating. Because everything in a relationship ain't about cheating.
Right.
Because you could
And
be
if
with,
something
because you
not
could be
deemed
with someone.
inappropriate.
He never cheat. He could be up your ass.
What
But
about
y'all not. Y'all
emotional
don't be.
cheating?
Y'all don't.
See, there's an emotional cheating,
Okay.
and
yeah.
that's even that's an even bigger
What is
threat. than-
emotional cheating?
Emotional cheating is
Is
when
what?
you make an emotional and deep connection with someone that's not your significant other. It's when you're confiding in them, when you're spending time with them, when you're telling them things that you wouldn't tell your partner. You're allowing.
Oh.
What?
That's a best friend.
That's a best friend.
Yeah. What happened to your
We
best
gonna
friend?
get to that. No, we gonna
Whoa. You
That's
saying
a
all
best
that? That's the best
friend.
friend.
That's the best.
That's
friend.
the best friend. You confide in your best friend. You tell your best friend everything. Your best friend's gonna be there.
So men
no
and
matter
women
what.
can't be
No,
best
whatever,
friends?
whatever guy you talk to, whatever guy
Men and
you
women
talk
can't be
to,
best friends.
you still gonna have your best friend. For the most part, if that's really your best friend.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So, good job, best friend.
I
Can
agree.
women and men be best friends?
Facts.
Yes.
I agree. I think so.
agree.
You think so?
I think it's easier
Facts. You
for
don't think so?
women to identify.
Can women and men be best friends?
That's a fact.
Y'all don't look
sure.
convinced.
Real friends.
For sure.
Just friends.
100. Listen,
I believe-
I'm from Rugby Road, and there's a lot of female friends that I have. Shout out to all my friends on River.
I don't think best.
And it's not best, but guess what?
Friends?
You,
Yes.
you know what's so crazy about?
Best? No,
you know what's so
it's like
crazy about best?
Yelling.
Yo,
Well, I feel
you know,
attacked.
you know what's so crazy about best? Plaga, let me ask you something, Plaga. Right? We grew up on the same block, right? Same hood, everything, right? Now, check this out. If we around the same group of females from when we was growing up, right, on a block.
So what?
No. I'm just talking about.
They gotta go.
I'm just talking about.
She said,
So what?
They gotta go.
Hating on them. Stop it. No, don't hate on them. Stop it. Yo. So.
We talked about
Right?
this.
Yeah,
We talked about this.
Yeah, we had to
If
talk
she's
about this.
ugly, she can stay. If that bitch is bad, she gotta go. Next.
Oh my.
Dragging it. Y'all dragging it. Rules are rules. Fuck out of here. No, rules are rules. Sorry. I don't care if y'all went to the same daycare. Nope, that bitch gotta kick rocks. Because when you get older and shit changes and you pull up and she look different, you look different, shit might happen. It gets different.
Possibility.
Sorry.
That's
What
the
the
best.
fuck?
If we
That's
not
why-
all
Alright,
best friends.
so hold on. Alright, so
Bro.
I'm asking you. Hold on. You say it's a possibility, right? Hold on. I'm about to ask you right now.
You had
So
a
you trying to
woman
say
best friend when you was growing
Triggered.
up?
They're
Excuse me?
Did you
triggered.
have a woman best friend when you was growing
a
up?
female best friend?
Yeah. Did you have any?
I mean,
A best friend that she was like bestie, bestie.
female bestie. Coming up, I could never say that I had a female bestie
I have had
coming
male
up.
best friends.
Now,
But they have all
I
tried.
didn't have. What I could say is
to
that
get the cookie.
I had
At some
I had
point, they
good
have.
At some point, right?
female friends.
Because at the
Now,
end of the
hold
day,
on.
I'm
Have you
keeping
had
it
good
fun.
female
True.
friends?
It's
Yes.
I had good female
I
friends,
had a best
but I'm not saying I had a
friend as a
good
female.
where like a hard body. Like no, that's very rare. But
Oh,
it
that's
does
awesome.
happen though too at the same time because
I mean,
Shout
I
out
think
to
it could
FBC.
happen. I
Shout out
think
to
it could
FAC.
happen. Have male female best
Say
friend
less.
relationships. I think it could happen, but I think it's tricky because at some point when you get if you are attracted to one another.
Happy
or
birthday,
attractive-
X!
Are you triggered? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm listening to you.
we listen.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I mean, we can go to the next.
No,
It's fine. Okay.
that subject is a hot subject that we're talking about right here with this because there's a lot of like women in relationships with
Are you burning
guys
sage?
that
You're cleaning out the negative energy.
that won't allow them to even have a male friend at all.
Say again.
Talk
There are
about
women
it,
in
Bob.
relationships with guys that won't allow them to have a male friend at all.
Well, that's controlling and that's toxic. Going back to the toxic relationship,
That's period.
that's something
Like,
that you
so
don't need to be
a
in.
best friend.
But that,
Like-
but that's real,
But
and that goes
would
down.
you, like,
So you don't know
I-
anyone
I
like
ask you
that
this question.
in your life?
This is now into
All right,
what we're
that's
talking
two-
about because what she was saying, and she was
Who
like,
likes
"Oh,
this
if she's bad, definitely not ugly. It's cool."
I mean,
but
I
now
joke.
check this out. What if your significant other has a friend, like that's attractive that he's known for 20 plus years that he plans on keeping the friendship. Still, he hangs out with her every now and then. Would you be okay with that?
I mean, like we
Comfortable?
said before, we talked about this before. As long as there's a level of openness and honesty to it, where there's no room for doubt or for me to question the nature of your relationship, the sincere, the genuine nature of the relationship, I don't see it as a problem. But like I said before, if you're defensive or protective or secretive about your relationship with this person, then that's going to give me pause and cause for concern. As it would be for you if the situation was, vice versa. If your wife or your girlfriend had a guy friend that she just, was very low, she wanted it to keep the relationship very separate from you and was defensive about it and just like refused to include you in it, you would feel like there's something suspect about that. So if, like I said, insecurity is built on behavior. So if you feel insecure about something,
So
that's
if
because of
you-
the other person's behavior.
I
one
totally,
question.
di- I
To
an
totally
extent.
disagree with
To an
that.
extent.
Totally disagree.
I totally disagree with
course you
that.
do.
man.
Of course
I
I
had a
would.
question for her. I had a
Of
good
course,
question for her.
but guy, get the question.
You
Get the
got your
question.
side turn. You mad now? You mad? You all
No,
turn to the
I ain't mad. I'm listening to what you saying.
It's like
You
I'm
got a
done with
question?
this. It's over.
Nah, I'm not
Show's
even
over.
done. I'm not even done with this, but I just don't totally agree with that because
Okay, that's cool.
I just feel that like men men is not able to carry their baggage onto a new relationship for the most part.
What do you mean?
Meaning that if I had a chick that cheated on me the whole time when I was with her before I got with you, so now I'm on you and I want to be on your phone. I want to be like I'm calling you every 10 minutes while you
That
out with your
happens.
peoples. Hold on, no. It happens, but that's if a woman accepts that. So it's like,
She
hold
has
on,
to
bro.
accept
It's
that.
like, hold on, bro. I wasn't that woman that did this to you. And I don't operate like that. I give you your privacy, you give me my privacy.
Right.
So why am I exposed to this type of behavior? You understand what I'm saying? This is something that you supposed to do with your ex, but you didn't do it. So now you're trying to do it with me.
Well-
and I'm not, hold on. And I'm not warranted of that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying.
Well, her
about,
fool ass needs to leave his insecure, controlling ass alone. And that goes.
I mean, that's hindsight,
that
but I'm
goes
just
back
telling
to
you
your-
how
your
the
quote about-
how the females move and operate.
You telling me how females move and operate? Okay.
Yeah,
That goes back to
facts.
You can't. No, sir.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
No, you can't say how female.
You saying how
your level of
males operate?
exposure- We both wrong then.
All right.
Draw.
No, but my
You didn't
question-
expect that.
Yeah, y'all both wrong.
We both wrong then.
She said y'all
You
both
didn't
wrong.
expect that one.
If it ain't women
No,
and it ain't male,
It's
and we
both
both
us.
wrong,
We got-
I take that.
We both.
We ain't got a lot of time. We ain't got a lot of time. I want to ask her one more question on that topic before we end this. You know what I mean? Before we end this. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to pick this up next time. But
I'm just holding this motherfucker.
the question I
Messing
want to
up
ask
your
you,
She got me tight right now.
with
Talking that
you
bullshit.
said it all
Part three.
depends on the past, right? And
Right.
the past, like Chase
What
said,
Baggage.
depends on the
check this
past?
out. No, check
You're
this
not
out.
supposed to carry on baggage
Baggage.
to
Fuck
the
the
next
past.
relationship.
No,
So
no.
when a
No,
guy,
no.
hold on, when a guy, hold on,
Let you
Bubs.
get it out.
Let me just get this, Bubs. Let me just get this. Sorry, let me just get this.
Go ahead, I'm gonna let you get it.
It's not right for a guy to carry his old baggage into a new
It's not right for
relationship with
anybody
a woman,
to carry
right?
baggage.
And it's not right for a woman to do that also.
Exactly.
But women do that 9 out of 10 times more than men, and that's a fact.
You wanted to.
Oh, the nigga that I was with
you
before.
shut the mic down to do that. No, sir.
That's not true.
Women don't. You can't say who carries more baggage. It's just
I didn't say
displayed-
carry. I
carries
said
baggage
that
more
men are
frequently.
not allowed.
What you? What?
If I say hypothetically,
allowed.
To bring your
allowed.
baggage.
So say for instance, if I get with you and I'm like,
Nobody gets
oh,
permission to
my
bring
ex girl
baggage.
used to do this and my ex girl used to do that. You like what?
Baggage is baggage. Period.
Who likes baggage?
Baggage is
Like
baggage. We all have it, whether we want to acknowledge it or not, whether we do the work to eliminate that toxicity and
Everyone-
we don't bring it into new relationships, right? Everybody has it. But not everybody is self-aware, so they can do that intrinsic work to say, let me fix what's broken or screwed up in me so that I don't ruin opportunities for myself in the future, whether they be friendships, romantic relationships, or business partnerships. Everybody doesn't have that awareness to say, you know what, I'm not right all the time. I'm screwed up. It is difficult, but let me fix it. And if we did that more often, if we looked more at ourselves as opposed to putting it onto the other person, projecting it, then we would have healthier relationships. That's sustainable.
I'm so happy that you said that, and I want to end that on that good note. That what you just
You're
now
welcome.
said, as far as looking for someone else
To fix it.
to fix it
Yeah.
instead of fixing it within yourself, because that's very important. And I feel that everyone should try to fix it within themselves, whether it's talking to someone else, getting therapy,
That's right.
letting
That-
it out, releasing
why
it.
black
You know what I'm
people not
saying?
go to therapy?
And
Mental health.
mental health is very important. You know what I'm saying? Don't be ashamed of mental health.
Mental health is the
Mental
new
health is
wellness.
real. It's the new wellness, that's for sure. You know what I'm saying? You have to get what's on your mind
We want to talk about
out
that. That
and
plays a lot
off
with
so you can
relationships,
relax.
too. Mental
It's
health
everything.
plays a lot with relationships.
release.
Because a lot of things are passed
You
down
feel me?
from the
And-
experiences of the parents.
Yeah.
And the things with the
And
woman
not even-
saw in
and
the
not even,
household
because you
growing
know
up
what?
From their parents and the male saw in the household growing up. From the,
Absolutely.
and we ain't going to talk too much because we ain't got that
It's
much time.
just a different era, and everything is different now, and things is just different. So you just have to be more cautious and aware of what's going on. And mental health, don't be ashamed. Talk to someone. Each one teach one.
Amen.
Another edition of Words with Pooday and Plaga.
Sometimes Gotti. Yo, Gotti, you about to be.
And sometimes Barbie.
Yes, sometimes. That's what I'm about to say. You about to
Sometimes
be.
Bobby.
Yo, Gotti, you better get at us.
Gotti,
Bobby
you already
about to
know what it
replace
is.
you. We love
Gotti,
you.
sure.
Shout out Street Media. You already know
Thank
what
you
it
for
is.
coming
Shout
out,
out to
Thank you for
God.
having me again.
Yeah,
You already
thank
know
for
what it
coming
is.
out, hosting with
Shout out
us, man.
Spacebound. You already
Yeah.
know what it is.
Shout out my man,
Shout out
JTK
Paper. Shout out
Customs.
JTK Customs. You already know what it is.
already know.
ELO
Paper.
basketball camp.
I'm gonna end
You understand
this
what I'm saying?
Yo, this is my
Yo.
Flatbush boys. It's that club joint right here. They got in the club right now.
Shout out to everybody
Shout
that's
out my
watching.
AMG boys,
Oh, you know
Flatbush.
what you didn't do? You didn't give
Yeah,
me
Feel
calling
me?
number.
Signing off.
Yeah. Iceman. Mr. AMG. And this is serious.
You
Like,
know what it is. Like,
that's all I'm fronting for. Like, you coming to what? Alright, let me talk to you real quick. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, I don't like to waste time, cause money is time. You got a nice ass girl, it's one of a kind. You dropping 30 on them bitches, you in your prime. Green dress, fit tight, what up slime? Got them heels on, and they 4-inch long. Got me thinking about fucking to my AMG song. Take your ass home, rip them panties off. Rough sex all night, it's time to pop it off. I ain't fat bitch, I'm fucking with my shirt off. I'm drunk off the Smirnoff, allowed in the Henny. I'm about to eat that pussy like some pancakes from Denny's. You looking like a meal, baby, what's the deal? It's Iceman, baby, of course I wanna chill. Dalmatino thighs, got some beautiful eyes. Erection in my pants, goddamn I'm hypnotized. I'm talking that sex shit, horny like flies. You got me going down like Mary J. Blige. Run through the finish line, come in first place. Boo, you got the cake, come smash it in my face. I'ma tie you in the sheets, so you know I wanna taste. I don't waste my time, I'ma finish my plate. I know you wanna try it, I'm good for your diet. So be a grown woman, stop being indecisive. Yeah, yo, are you coming or you staying? Baby, I ain't playing, are you coming or you staying? Baby, I ain't playing, are you coming or you staying? Baby, I ain't playing, what's the hesitation in order delaying? Are you coming or you staying? Baby, I ain't playing, are you coming or you staying? Baby, I ain't playing, are you coming or you staying? Baby, I ain't playing, what's the hesitation in order delaying?
know a lot of trap know a lot of trap niggas. Know a lot of trap niggas. Yeah. Know a lot of trap niggas, trapping out the narco. Bandana on my dome, looking like I'm Naruto. About to be Bird Box 2, get your blindfold. Blue Kirk, Flatbush, petty little psycho. Nigga, we playing with them keys, Alejandro. Head sit back, dark sage, Johnny Bravo. Keep the rest of jump on their neck, Super Mario. You don't wanna go bar for bar, I embarrass you. Pull up with the stars in the beat, this is magical. All about the green game, green sipping cabbage juice. Taking everything that I want, that's what cabbage do. Cabbage do, got a bougie bitch with an attitude. You don't really wanna go to war with a titan. Drop 50 on my wrist, looking like it's lightning. Fully drip on my clip, call me up a Titan. Triple clicks on my click, she gon' keep us working. Keep on putting work in, 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 keep on